Hi everybody, welcome back to Through Old Bards and the Maiden. It's still October and it's time for another Halloween song. This song is called Swamp Witch Blackwater Hattie. It was done originally by Jim Stafford. I don't sing it like Jim Stafford, I sing it like I sing it. So it's going to be a cover. Now let's see. Little background on just witches in general. Lots of times witches were, untraditionally educated in healing ways and all that kind of thing. And they knew the ways of the herbs and the plants and, mosses and mushrooms that were healthy for people, helped them cure diseases. And a lot of times in the past, they've not been looked upon favorably by the church because, it's a power thing. If you heal somebody, they'll follow you. And they didn't want any competition. So a lot of times they killed them. And in our American South, a lot of folks, there was a lot of traditions that came from France and north in Canada, the French Canadians, Cajuns, and a lot of black influence from freed or escaped slaves and all that kind of thing. Now, these didn't have, folks weren't all educated in the traditional sense, where they went to school and learned what the books, they were taught many ways of healing and surviving just based on herbal lore that they had gathered. Well, this song is about a healer that ended up being called a witch, and she was true to her calling and stayed a healer. And then, I'll just play it for you. It's called Swamp Witch Blackwater Hattie. Blackwater Hattie lived back in the swamp where the strange green reptiles crawl. Snakes hang thick from the cypress trees like sausages on a smokehouse wall. Where the swamp is alive with 1,000 eyes, and all of them watching you. Stay off of the track to Hattie's shack in the back of the Black Bayou. Way up from the road from Hattie's shack lies a sleepy little okey-folky chop-town. Talk of the Swamp Witch Hattie lock you in when the sun go down. Room was what she done and room was what she do. Kept folk off the track to Hattie's shack in the black of the Black Bayou. One day brought the rain and the rain stayed on, and the swamp water overflowed. Skeeters and the fevers grabbed the town like a fist, and Dr. Jackson was the first to go. Some say the plague was brought by Hattie, there was talk of a hanging too. But the talk got shackled by the howls and the cackles from the bowels of the Black Bayou. Early one morn, between dark and dawn, when the shadows, they filled the sky. There came an unseen caller on a town where all the hope had run dry. And square was found a big black round, a vat full of gurgling brew, whispering sounds as the folks gathered round. It had come from the black bayou. Now there ain't much pride when you're trapped inside a slowly sinking ship. They scooped up the liquid deep and green, and the whole damn town took a sip. The fever went away the very next day, and the skies were blue again. Let's thank old Hattie for saving our town. We'll fetch her from the black bayou. A party of 10 of the town's best men headed for Hattie's shack. Said the Swamp Witch magic was useful and good, and they were gonna bring Hattie back. They never found Hattie, and they never found the shack, and they never made the trip back in. There was a parchment note they found tacked to a swamp. It said, "Don't come looking again." Blackwater Hattie lived in the swamp where the strange green reptiles crawl. Snakes hung thick from the cypress trees like sausages on a smokehouse wall. Where the swamp is alive with 1,000 eyes, and all of them watching you. Stay off the track to Hattie's shack in the back of the black bayou. That's a good song about a witch. So, this is going to be an end screen. So over there to my right, where my thumb is, there'll be a sign that says peace, love, and light, and may your life be filled with harmony. May your love be filled with harmony as well. And there'll also be a couple of other boxes that are other videos that are up on through old Bards and the Maiden, and I hope you listen to them and tell your friends. And so all throughout October, I'm going to be trying to collect more Halloweeny type songs, and I might wear funny hats, and I'll certainly wear shirts like this one with a skeleton on it. I got a couple other Halloween shirts that I'll wear, and I'm also going to try and get people to from the open mics to do Halloween songs. So including ones that I don't know how they're Halloween songs. There's one called Little Red Riding Hood. Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood, you sure are looking good. I don't know how that's a Halloween song, but people present it all the time. Anyway, maybe I'll do that one too. All right, so that's about all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this song. Well, Swamp Witch Blackwater Hattie by Jim Stafford. And so, bye now.